Hello, this is going to be the review for the Transformers Timelines Depthcharge. I just got him in the mail today, and as you can see, his packaging is very unique in itself. I like the art that they have here. Let's see if we can, definitely Depthcharge. As a lot of you may know, this is a just basically kind of a repaint with a minor remold for Depthcharge. And you can see he's got all of his like bio card and instructions and everything, and I don't know what the reason was, but they have kind of down here in the corner Depthcharge, the Maximal logo. So box art is really kind of cool. Just, you know, some of their product shots here and everything. And really what I noticed is, you know, Hasbro's packaging is very thick. Well, as you can kind of see by this, it's not very thick at all. The one thing that I did notice that was kind of cool, I mean, that makes it look pretty awesome by itself, but one thing I did notice is in contrast to Hasbro, the Collector Cub, the plastic they use for the bubble here is really kind of thick and durable, so I really like that. Makes me hesitant to take them out, but what's the point of getting a Transformer if you don't, you know, transform them? So anyway, I will go ahead and open him up and we will continue on through. Be back in just a second. Okay, there he is in all his glory. The way I've shown him, I guess, is an alternate way in which you can store his Triton deal. Some say that I guess it's supposed to resemble like a manta ray for some reason, but it doesn't look like it to me. It just looks like a jet with a giant Triton sticking out the back. So anyway, I mean, it's a cool concept considering he turns into a manta ray later, but anyway, just a few things like Pia mentioned that I like the detailing, the colors, how closely they resembled the actual Depthcharge from Beast Wars, like the detailing in the wings here, how he has that later on his manta ray wings, and I guess even the eyes are supposed to kind of foreshadow his manta ray eyes. Overall colors are really nice. One thing I didn't notice about it, fold these up here, is you look at his jet profile and it's not your standard jet profile. I mean, from this one, I love the downward slanting wings. You know, on a normal like a Starscream-esque jet, the fins would be straight up, and this they're, you know, like they are here. So that's kind of cool. And then also his this profile view, doesn't really show it on the camera that well, but his jet cockpit is actually kind of slanted down too, so it kind of makes it look like he, you know, swooping motion, which is really kind of cool. So overall, I'm very pleased with this color choice that they went for this mold, making it Depthcharge. One thing I did notice, I'll have to double check with the instructions, but I believe it's more a function for his robot mode. There is a space to store his Triton staff here on the sides. And anyway, I have lost where that, oh, here it is. It's right here actually, and you know, you could probably just stick it in there and this thing collapses down, so probably just store it right there. And I mean, you know, personally it's not a big deal, I'll just store it off to the side or whatever. Anyway, overall, really awesome look for Depthcharge. So anyway, I will transform him and we'll pick up there. Well, here's the robot mode for Depthcharge. One of the things that really stands out to me is the light piping on this guy. Another thing is there's many positions that he can hold the Triton in. The Triton tip itself has a couple different features. You know, you move it in and move it out and different stuff, and like I said, he can hold it anywhere along. It has two places for his hands to really hold it really well, but he can hold it in almost any position. I prefer the two-handed position, but really the detailing on him is truly excellent. You can see elements of the Beast Wars form in this, but yet it still retains its own uniqueness. You know, usually I don't like the wings on the legs, except in some cases, but the fact that he has wings on his back makes up for that. One of the things I really love about this mold is, let's see if you can see it here, is the maximal symbol actually right here. Well done, Head sculpt, excellent. And overall, the vehicle mode parts, you can tell where they've gone, but it's not really distracting. If anything, it only helps add to his robot mode. So very well done for this mold. Wise choice in making a Depthcharge. He's one of my favorite characters, and so I'm very pleased with this figure. Another thing I wanted to mention was the clip that I brought out in vehicle mode before, right here. It was on the back section of the vehicle mode, and whenever the Triton was stored there, it actually just kind of stuck out. But as far as robot mode goes, I believe it actually works well, because it looks like it's just hanging back there ready for Depthcharge to grab it at a moment's notice. It really works better in robot mode, like I just said. For some reason, it just it seems like a logical place that you would want to store it, as far as like for display purposes and everything, because it doesn't distract from the figure. But you know, if you like having their accessories or whatever on them, this is a good example of how to do it. So anyway, this mold is once again proven to be very effective in its use of overall design. Again, this has been the review for the Transformers Botcon Timelines Depthcharge.